Here we are once again attempting a panning project. This is, I'm not going to call it an intro into deck of panning. You know, I know you have heard me say before, just jump in where you are. I'm jumping in where I am, way into this project, because deck of panning intros start in January. It is September, but I'm jumping in where I am. This is a very nice panning project. I will have all of the information down in the description box in case you are not familiar with how this project goes. In order to do this project, you need a deck of cards, you need some products that you want to work through, and you need access to the game board, which is linked down in the description box. This panning project was created by Emily from Emily and Max. I will have a link to her channel and also to her video that explains all about this panning project. So, the premise is you have the game board. I have the game board pulled up here on my computer. I have my deck of cards. I'm going to shuffle, and then we're going to pull cards, read the corresponding prompt that goes with that card, and then I will pull my products. In the deck of cards, you need to have a joker, so I am going to put the joker in the cards, and then I am going to start to shuffle. Let me look at the game board while I am shuffling the deck. It has been quite a while since I have played, so I'm not familiar with what the prompts are for 2025. The board is, game board is shuffled monthly. The face cards, right? The face cards stay the same. They don't shuffle. Okay. This should be a fairly quick video, as this is just me pulling my products for the first time. And then we will set some usage goals. I'm going to cut, and now we're going to pull 5 cards. I'm going to pull the cards right off the top of the deck. The first card is the 10 of diamonds. The 10 of diamonds is a non-makeup item. Interesting. The second card is the 6 of diamonds. The 6 of diamonds is fantasy self. My third card is the 8 of spades. That is a wish list dupe. Fourth card that's my fourth card. What the hell is that? I don't know. My fourth card is the Queen of Spades, and that is pick your space. We will come back to that. And my fifth card is the 4 of diamonds, and that is a lip product. Okay, so the 10 of diamonds is a non-makeup item. That is self-explanatory. Then we have the 8 of clubs. Did I say spades? 8 of clubs is a wish list dupe. I'm not sure about that one. Then we had, did we have the Queen of Spades next? Not the Queen of Spades, the Queen of Clubs. And that is pick your space. So which space am I going to pick? I'm going to pick Oh the Shame, because I have a lot of products that I have never used, and that's kind of shameful. The next was the Six of Diamonds, and that is Fantasy Self. That should be interesting. And then the Four of Diamonds is a lip product, and that as well is self-explanatory. So I'm going to pull my products, and I'll be right back. Okay, I've pulled my products. For the Ten of Diamonds, which is a non-makeup item. So I picked these Dew of the Gods Volumizing Under Eye Collagen Pads. I love these. They're amazing. If you've been with me a hot minute, you know I talk about these all the time. I have a ton of them, and I don't use them as I should. So I pulled 10 of them to get 10 of them used by the next go round. I don't have the cards in order as to how I drew them, but that doesn't matter. For the Queen of Clubs, that was Pick Your Space, and I picked Oh the Shame. So I chose an item that I've never used, and that's the Urban Decay Naked Cherry palette. I've had this palette for a while, and I've never used it. I've never used it. I've never swatched it. The brush is still in the plastic that it came in. It's a very pretty palette. This will be good going into fall. I am going to use this palette 5 times. The Six of Diamonds was Fantasy Self. So I picked this little Mean Greens palette. This is from Shine by SD Cosmetics. I have never used this little palette. It is very, very shimmery, and my fantasy self said, ooh, we would wear that, and we have not worn that. So it hadn't been that long ago that Andy and Donna and I built a palette for our fantasy selves. So I want my fantasy self to live her best life. So I am going to use each shade in this little palette twice. The Four of Diamonds was a lip product. So I picked this Peri Para lip tint. It's an ink velvet lip tint, and it is in the shade Chestnut Nude. I was so excited to get this and to try it, and I've never tried it. I've never worn it, not at all. So I'm going to put this in for 10 uses. The Eight of Clubs is for a wish list dupe. I don't really have anything on my wish list, so, and I don't know what I might have here that might be considered a dupe. So I drew another card. Already, first go round, I'm breaking the rules. We'll get back to the eight of clubs in a minute. So I drew the Three of Spades. The Three of Spades is a splurge item. So I picked this Pat McGrath Labs palette that I just got from Ipsy. Like, I just got it. Haven't used it, done anything with it. Still has all of the plastic and stuff on it. But this is a perfect time to get it used, and it's a beautiful fall palette. So I am going to put this in to use each shade 2 times. Now, going back to the 8 of clubs, I am going to leave this in, and I'm going to attempt to find a dupe, and if I can find one, I will set a goal and I will use it, and I'll update you on the next update. So this is my deck of panning. I'm excited to be panning again, to do panning and use up my products, like, you know, to get use out of things that I've had and I have not been using, because I have some very beautiful products, so I'm super excited. If you enjoyed my video, show that like button some love. Subscribe if you have not already. And if you have time and want to hang around, I picked this video just for you. And I'll see y'all in my next video. Okay? Love you, bye.